All right, let's see. Where are we at? All of our regions are done. The important things in the regions are done. Strongholds, all done. We have all the waypoints. We have all our altars from the preseason. Currently level 64. Running kind of a messy homebrew version of ice. Guess it's the best way, or frost, cold, whatever. We're running blizzard. Blizzard damage sucks, but we need the damage, so running blizzard. Try and cast it always above 50 mana so that it lasts longer. Blizzard is applying a ton of chill and freezing things, which is proccing our ice shards through our enchantment. We're also running frozen orb enchantment so that, let me back up here. We get a lot more vulnerability uptime. So we have vulnerability from our Frost Nova, but also we're gonna hear chance on things in general, but frozen is always vulnerable. Since we're sending them out automatically, we might as well be getting some extra damage from it. And then right here, cold damage against vulnerable enemies has a chance to give us mana. So extra vulnerable uptime, everything is cold, helps us feed mana back in. This just helps us survive because World Tier 4 is still pretty dicey for me at the moment. This gives us some barrier and resets our defensives. So works twofold. One, we can go through our defensives to survive, but also we can go through them for, where's it at? Prodigy. Get some mana back. Mana is an issue, basically always. And then if we run out of stuff, we rinse, repeat it, go again. What else? Wrong button. There we go. Take an avalanche for the casts. Currently, I don't have the extra charge of avalanche built in, or in the legendary powers. Taking all the defensives, that's standard. Basically, all the extra nodes are also standard. 1 point here just so it can proc is standard. Lucky Hit is very big for us. It's what gives us these free casts. It's just generally really good. This helps us get better barrier uptime. So we have other synergies with barrier. The standard cold ones. I wouldn't mind taking some of these, but we just don't have points because we're putting so many in a bunch of different spells for damage. In fact, we're not even putting extra points in here. I don't think... Yeah. These aren't extra. These are just from gear. So... Sadly, the boots give us 4 ranks of Flame Shield and 3 ranks of Ice Armor. As in reality, we would like it to be Teleport and Frost Nova. But they have a ton of movement speed, they have mana cost reduction, and they have things that we technically use, so currently that's what we're wearing. Our gear is very potato in general. Like, these are giving us almost nothing. We just haven't found good rings. Neck piece is okay, 1 rank to defensive skills. Ideally, it would be 3, obviously. Glass Cannon is just a little bit extra damage, a little bit of armor. I don't have anything really good, generally speaking. I don't even want to be running this one. I would rather run something like... what is my actual setup? I want... I want this Shared Misery, which we have here. Okay, and that lets us spread the freezes out. I wouldn't mind having this on pants and then getting the unique chest. In preseason, I wanted to run the Disobedience, so the 0.5% increased armor up to 30%, but that got nerfed. And in general, defenses across the board got nerfed, and I don't think there's really a way to make a defensive Sorc in general. This one is also a stand-in. I actually want Exploiters, increase crowd control duration, and things that are unstoppable, increase damage to them. I just haven't found one yet. I have no idea what happened to my transmog. This is not how it's supposed to look. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. What? What? Game? Can I interest you in, I don't know, doing it correctly? Chess piece. This. Right here, we'll confirm something else, and then we'll confirm this back on. There we go. It's looking all sorts of weird for no reason. Yeah, that's generally where we're at. How much time is left on this? 24 minutes? No. So hell tides are really dicey for me at the moment. Basically, I can't complete events solo, and certain elites can kill me just by accident. So I lose the cinders, and it just doesn't feel great. So we're probably just going to run some nightmare dungeons and try and get some gear and see where it goes. Also, I need to upgrade my glyphs because... So currently this is my Paragon tree. It's a work in progress. I have control here, but we're going to move control up here because it's the one that I started leveling and it's the highest one. Currently it is level... Where's the level? 11. Once it gets to 15, we can move it up here because currently this can't activate because this spot requires these nodes of dexterity in order to proc a dexterity glyph. So we'll just swap these two around once it gets to 15, and then we'll work our way up. We're ready to go into the next board. This is just our chill board. What's the other like noticeable thing is I am not running burning synergy. None at all. None of these, nothing. With the change in the patch notes and the nerfs and such, it just doesn't, I don't know. I'm not sure that it's worth it. So I wanted to try building up more like chill synergies and see how that goes. I am running the ice spikes. Well, as good of a roll as I have currently. I'm running the deep freeze one. The ice spikes that it gives are okay, I guess, because I do actually run deep freeze currently. But the main reason it's there is the 50% increased explosion radius. So the spikes hit more things. So the only thing that I actually cast damage-wise is Blizzard. Blizzard spawns the ice spikes. Blizzard chills and then freezes things, which then procs the ice shards. And just the casts of Blizzard in general proc the... what is it? Orb of Frost? Frost Orb? What is this thing? Frozen Orb. That one. This gives us vulnerable, which increases the damage that we're doing overall. It also procs having more mana. It just, generally speaking, it works okay for what I currently have. All right. All that out of the way. Let's go into... Let's start with a 25. Get an XP. And go take a look. My cough has been acting up again today, because that's just my life, it seems. Hopefully, I mute all of them. If I don't, I apologize in advance. Oh, wait. I forgot to go in the dungeon. There we go. Alright, so we have to deal with stupid lightning storm, but solo it's not too bad. I've been doing some nightmare dungeons with friends, and it's just not a fun one with friends, just because you end up... Like, it's sometimes hard to keep everybody together. So if you don't have a bunch of immunities or whatever... Oh, I almost stepped out of that on accident. If you don't have a bunch of immunities, then it can be a pain. So basically, Blizzard just kind of frees everything, and most of the stuff auto-fires on its own. Damage isn't great, but I don't know how much of that is just... Like, I'm not that far in the Paragon board. I don't know how much of it is. I just don't have really good aspects. I'm not sure. I'm running the ice spikes in the amulet so that I can get more damage out of it, but the roll on its range... Oh, okay. I have to pay slightly more attention. The roll on... I'll wait till the lightning goes off. The roll on the range isn't the best, and then I don't think it's, like, the top end of, like, what the ranges could be anyways. So in general, with this, I try to watch my mana bar, just so that I'm trying to cast the blizzards at above 50, so they last longer, and thus do their damage and all their other stuff for more time. And then I use defensives, kind of rotating them, in order to try and keep the mana up above 50. When there's a lot of mobs, I found that the frozen orb, vulnerability, damage things, etc., ends up being like really good for mana generation. I've already progressed to the point where I'm selling basically all rares, and only salvaging legendaries now, because you need all the gold you can get. The nice thing about Blizzard is you can overlap it. Oh, I don't know why I thought it was back there. You can overlap it, and it like sacks up its damage. It doesn't do very much damage in general, but it helps. Also, each Blizzard spawns its own ice spikes, so you also get more ice spikes by overlapping them. One thing I don't like about Conduit is because it takes up all of your buttons, you can't, like, use your movement stuff or your like, nothing. Which makes it not as good as D3s, in my opinion, and in some cases, like, potentially deadly to yourself if you're not careful. Ow, that hurt. My single target damage, pretty awful. Not even gonna lie. I just kind of gotta whittle things down. Especially things that wander, because then they're not sitting in blizzards for a long period of time. It does decent break bar damage, like against bosses and stuff. So it's not terrible in that regard. It's just even once it's... Oh, my lord. That hurt. Oh, poison. Poison is so rough for me. I'm very squishy. 3k health. Basically no armor. Ring. Makes for a bad time. But you get way better stuff in World Tier 4, so I feel like it's actively bad to not be in World Tier 4 if you've completed the capstone. Oh. This one might not be my time. So the bad thing about the lightning is that the lightning storm requires me to be in a position, so I can't... Like, I don't have complete free will of where I position or kite or any of that. Well, we're about to be out of attempts. We barely started this thing. Lightning wrecks me. This one's manageable. The one with the orbs, though, just destroys me. I find them really hard to avoid. I'm going to pop an immunity here. That's out, so now I'm going to kite some. Get out of the frost thing. Stay out of the tower. I also meant to look. What else is in this? More monster life? That's not good, considering I don't do damage. You can hit from behind. Does an absolute ton of damage. Okay. So I didn't read all the way through my key. We'll see if we can complete it. Another ghost, of course. I have to save my teleport to get out of the freeze that's potentially coming. Pop immunity. Need mana. We're going to teleport anyways, because we're then going to just freeze to reset all our cooldowns. There we go. I just need to play better. I haven't played this game today. I'm going to use that as a pseudo excuse for playing badly this first run. Just need to do a better job of, in this key in particular, not letting anything behind me. Or not letting anything hit me from behind anyways. Ooh, ow. That hurt. I have nothing. I just need to survive. Good, he's frozen. I do really good with ads and stuff, not so good with the big chunky boys. Okay, where's this gonna be so that I can put this paragon point? There we go. Down here, get this guy. Get charged. Another ghost. Of course it is. Uh-oh. Alright, he's dead. Still one more. Must be up this way. Yeah. Get in the bubble. So far, this seat... Oh, there's two of them. This should be... This might be the end. Oh, lightning. Oh, it's the towers. Okay, I need to get out of them. So if you don't know, the towers shoot the lightning between each other. So if you are in line between any of them, that's when you're going to get hit. So there are safe places to stand. Oh, crap. I'm going to freeze here, reset my cooldowns. Hopefully one of them dies before I come out. There. There we go. Save my teleport for potentially getting frozen. There we go. Oh, I heard that at the last second. Posit the Animus. Yeah, so far the league has been certainly harder. I feel insanely frail. Like, I feel frail, and that's when most of the screen is frozen a lot of the time. Pop defensive. Some frost over here. Freeze some stuff. Ooh, that hurt. Get in the bubble. I don't want any of those. Come over here and get the rune carving. Oh. I just can't take any damage. I just might need to play, like, insanely careful. Like, clearing things, rooms ahead of me. We're gonna pick these up just to sell. None of them are gonna be upgrades, but We also need the gold. Excuse me, I need in here. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Oh, that bleed. Not bleed, what was it? Poison? But he wasn't a poison dude. Is the yellow bar not always poison? Is it any degen? Guess I've never paid attention to whether that was the case or not. Let's see what boss we get. Pretty sure I don't survive if Butcher shows up in one of these keys. So far, I'm somehow undefeated by the Butcher. But the highest thing I've done with the Butcher was level... What level was I? I think I was level 56 in a 60. That was still World Tier 3, I believe. Bonus health is so much. Oh, hello. Surprise. We're sit and freeze. Get our cooldowns back. Just not die is the general idea. I don't even know what's up there. I'm gonna wait for this and then we'll go check. Okay, everything died. Good. Yeah, I said I was gonna play more defensively and careful, and then I go blinking in. It will kill me soon enough, I'm sure. I'm gonna kill these just so they don't randomly show up and kill me for no reason. There we go. Do the orb. There we go, and then we'll go see what boss we get. Fingers crossed it's not a terrible one. What would be a bad one? The triple? Oh, we're not at the boss yet. Oh, this should be the boss, right? I don't remember what this one is. Big tree. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I did not mean to hit that button. That was a mistake. That might cost me. Means I'm not going to have it to reset stuff here in a bit. Wish I did more damage. Alright, focus up and we might have this. Oh, that hurt so much. We're gonna go immune here for a second. Ooh, that was close. Well, we did it, but it was not what I would call clean. Alright. Get our XP, which is what we're mainly here for. And I don't think we got any... Yeah, we didn't get any of the orb things, so... Anytime I get any of the hearts, I try to manually go to Kyrgyzstan. Or, no. Kiovashad. Excuse me, so that I can salvage them. Since it has one in town. But if I don't have any, then I can go just about anywhere. Do the standard gear thing. I only got one legendary. It is not good. Oh, wait, what are the stats? No, not good. Okay. We sell everything else, but we gotta check it first. Boots, I want Frost Nova levels, teleport levels, move speed, and resource cost. So like these, or mana cost, these, but with the other two defensives. So that, oh, no, right click, there we go. Damage is lower, so it doesn't matter. Nope. Rings, I want resource generation, crit strike chance, resource, wait, did these have resource cost reduction? Do I want on rings? Resource generation, crit strike chance, max life, and crit strike damage. Or any other damage, I guess, now with the season. Oh. And they can be sacred. Like if they have a high item power and they have the right stats. If they don't have the max life. If I'm trying to get the max life on them as well, then I need them to be ancestral. Otherwise, the stat roll for it is going to be lower. Like here, the stat roll is really low. And then on this one, so, well, these are also almost 100 item power difference, but you can see the max life roll is just night and day different. So if it has the stats I actually want, somehow, all four of them, then I want it to be ancestral. But if it has everything else, just not the max life, then sacred works as well. Do any fire damage or crackling energy, so we don't want that. Weapon, the damage needs to be higher before we even consider it. Typically for our like pants and chest, maybe even helm, we really want ancestral for the extra armor. We picked up a bunch of sacred stuff just because. Never use weapons that are sacred because their damage is going to be lower and damage is huge. Neck piece can be either. It doesn't matter. It needs to be high item level, but we're looking for cooldown reduction, ranks of all defensive skills, another passive that's useful, and then we're not super picky after that. Currently, I have tiny rank of defensive skills. Glass cannon is technically useful, but it's also detrimental. Firing Blaze, we're not doing burn build anymore. Or burn synergies, so no. Hey! We got arraignment. I didn't even realize. Yeah, we'll put that on. Ooh. We don't have a replacement for that. Gloves can be sacred or ancestral. You just need high item power, so the rolls are higher. And then this one is where we get a lot of damage from. So we want crit strike chance, we want lucky hit chance, we want ranks of ice shard, and then probably like attack speed or something. Really high intelligence wouldn't be bad. There's some things you could slot in for that fourth slot. Or fourth affix.
I'll take it off your hands.
Like lucky hit. No, not chance to slow. The one that gives you resource back. That one wouldn't be bad.
This will do nicely.
Okay, so shared misery. don't think...
Stay sharp, my friend.
I don't think that's a dungeon one. That's only a drop, and I don't think I've gotten a second one.
Let me show you.
Let's see. My class only. Wish there was a better way to search this. Can I do? No. I was wondering if I could do... Oh, we are running this. Currently, I only have just the dungeon version. Basically, it's just there to get us more vulnerable procs. And potentially more mana back from cold damage hitting vulnerable enemies. The damage, I think, is negligible. Oh, shared misery is 30%. That's not great, but I think it's worth... Yeah, I think we're going to do a little bit of gear musical chairs here. I have a few pieces of rare gear that are okay that I've been putting in here. Just haven't swapped them around. So, which one of these pants are better? Ball lightning's useless. Max life intelligence. Ranks of blizzard, I guess. All stats are okay. Both have max life. So do we want 29 intelligence or 10 all stats? We'll probably go with this. Yeah, which means we can sell those. It says life and cooldown reduction. Problem is it's sacred, so the armor's lower, the life is lower. I just haven't been in a position where I wanted to swap them out. Alright, let's go. Here, we'll put that on. And then we're gonna upgrade and apply the... Wait, can shared misery go on pants? It cannot. Pants are so finicky. What can go on pants that we want to put on it? The snow guard can. Can exploiters? Probably not. So the thing is, I don't want snow guard in the future. So what do we put in the pants slot if we're not putting the disobedience? Extra charge of Frost Nova? Or since we are doing Blizzard, maybe we just stick with Snow Guard as our defensive layer. Yeah, that's probably what we do. That means if we run the chest or the raiment, then we have to give up either shared misery or exploiters. I'm not sure shared misery is all that important. Only because, like, yes, things sharing their crowd control, so sharing freezes is good. But Blizzard is going to freeze them within a couple seconds anyways. Exploiters is just too much damage against, like, bosses and elites once they go unstoppable from getting frozen twice. Yeah, I think that's the play. Okay, so we need a snow guard. Do we have a snow guard? Thought we did. Oh, here we go. That's a max rolled one. How good are these pants? Not that good. All right, let's go see if we have the aspects. I've mainly pulled just the ones that are like perfect rolls, but I have some additional ones in here. Actually, it would probably be in this one, right? Speed of teleport, shatter, ice armor, regeneration, ice armor. Yeah, so where's it at? Yeah, so that's the best version we've gotten, right? It used to go up to 50% increased armor. I just don't think it's that worthwhile anymore, personally. Maybe I only have the one. Okay. What's the range on the roll? Oh, wrong one. 20 to 25. Oh wait, no, I have the one that's here. I can just pull this one off. Okay, I don't know what I'm thinking about. We'll get there. So first, so I don't do the wrong thing, we're gonna sell this. Yep, we're gonna sell that one. We can
Show your teeth.
take this apart, right? Yep, it's imprinted. Yep.
Better than starting from nothing.
And then we're gonna, oh, let's upgrade. We're gonna upgrade this chest. Oh, it's even ancestral? I don't even think I got an ancestral in preseason. That's nice. It helps with the intellect, basically. Because the intellect is the only thing that is affected by, and we didn't even roll that good. So, I guess it's not that great. Sad. But we will get more armor. And that's always good. I don't think it's worth a fourth one. Yeah, it's not worth a fourth one. We are going to do this one. Wait, what item level is starting at? So, okay, so it's already past the break point. I think that's good for now. I don't think we get anything. Oh, we get another rank of Blizzard. Yeah, we need all the damage we can get, sadly. Okay, wait. That means I also need a helm. Yep.
I cannot
Let's go make sure. I think I have that sacred helm in there. We'll figure out something to put on it. Oh, probably the crafted shared misery. Yeah. Okay. Or the dungeon one. Horse mechanics in this game need some help. Okay, let's see. First and foremost, we're going to extract this one. Yes. Then we're going to put that one on here. Yes. Okay. And then we're going to do the helm, and we're going to put... Where's it at? Wait, what? What are we putting on this? None of these are good. What are what are we doing with our lives? What was I gonna put on it? I don't have exploiters. I don't even have one copy of exploiters yet. That's sad. Well, I have a max shared misery. I don't think I want to put that on a... Oh, maybe it's not in my class only. Is it? Didn't we find shared misery in here? Am I crazy? Found snow guards. Okay. Lost my mind. That's a maxed out Frost Nova. Less damage from crowd controlled. Then your own blizzard. That's what we put on the pants, right? Wait. What are we working on again? Damn. Let's put the pants on real quick so I don't. We're doing. Alright. Okay, we have snow guards. So ideally we would have either we don't have an exploiters and you can't get one out of the dungeon. So we would do a shared misery or see if there's anything else good. Guess we could do the Frost Nova charge for now. Don't I have a... I don't want to use a max rolled one. What is this called? Wrong one. Frost Blitz. Is that in here? No. Okay. Alright, let's go see if I have one of those. Do I have a spare or a Frost Blitz? What is the Frost Blitz one? Shattered, Frozen Wake. Is it in here? Shards. Here we go. Pull that one. So we don't have another one of these. We're just going to plug that in there for now. Oh, wait. That's not what I want. I don't want these. It's not worth the cost to upgrade them, in my opinion. Hello, Smee. What are you saying yes to? What'd I miss? Oh, wait. This is not where I extract powers. Smee, is that a Kovoth? I need... Yes, this. Extract. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's fair. I am crazy. Deuce. Yes. And then here's the real question of the day. How much money do we want to spend trying to get better stats on any of this? What could I get on pants that would be worthwhile? Armor, damage reduction. Don't know if that even matters. Just have... Not sure that more potions matters either. What's the cost? Try it once. Oh, intelligence. Eh, can't complain. Take it. Alright, what about this helm? Yeah, this is a seasonal character. During the hard mode of Nerf City. Goals, I have my own take on builds, and I want to see like how well it does. We have to get there first. I'd like to push Nightmare Dungeons with it. I don't know how high it can go. And I'm not sure I can ever beat the Uber boss, but... What would I swap out here? Cooldown's too good. Oh. Ice Blades. Try one. Max mana. Sure, we'll take it. Doesn't help a ton. Right now, I just got into World Tier 4, so it's about trying to actually find usable, like, decent long-term gear, and then being able to put the right legendary powers in the right slots. So this can only go on rings, so it basically has to go on a ring. But I think I have 2 of them, so if I get a better ring, I can swap them over. This can go on ring or either weapon. Same with this one. Same with this one. Oh, and gloves. I need a better version of this because a bunch of my damage comes from it, like the legendary aspect. The problem is just in general, like, I'm very fresh into World Tier 4, and I'm still so insanely squishy that like I just died of random things for no reason. So I need to get leveled up, geared up. Level's important. Every level increases your base health. So like being level 64 as opposed to like level 84. I don't know how much it is exactly, but it's probably like 2,000 or more life. Oh, this is the wrong dude. I need this person. Add sockets, please. Oh, that is so expensive. It hurts. It hurts so much. Well, that was not bad. Oh, it's because that's in a sacred piece. I'm not sure, actually. Let me see. It has exponential like end effect. So even if it's linear, because you end up wrong button. Because you end up taking things like in your Paragon and other places. Like I don't think I have any yet. I think it's in a later board. But you end up getting there's one down here, I know. Like you end up getting some maximum life percentages. And the way max life percentages work, they only apply to your base life, not the life from your gear. And they are multiplicative. So each additional life multiplier, even if it's 4%, 2%, another 2% somewhere else, another 4% somewhere else, etc. The more of them you get, the more impactful each and every one of them is. And the higher your base life is, gets multiplied by that, like that end multiplier. And the base life, the only way to change it at all is by leveling. Let's see if one of these things says it. No, not that one. Okay, well, some of these are about as informative as... It's terrible. Just want to know how much life you get per level. Does nobody have this info? Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere. So I don't know if it's like a flat amount, and then if it is a flat amount, I don't know if it's the same flat amount for all levels. Or I don't know if it's like a scaling amount that would make it feel more like it's like an increase of how much you already have. Yeah, nobody's saying it. I don't think my build planner has a way to input. Let's see. Yeah, because it isn't even a place to put like what level you are. Yeah, I'm not sure. I just know it goes up substantially. And then I know that for a fact the multipliers of increase percent max life that come from Paragon only affect that base. They don't affect the stuff from gear that gets added on after the fact. So basically it's your maximum life for, or your base life based on your level times all the multipliers plus whatever the gear gives you. But you can get like on really good, not that piece. On really good pieces you can get like, this is only 4 out of 5. No, it's 5 out of 5. But it's only item level 741, whereas you can get up to like 820, I believe. And it already has 920 life. So for higher item level stuff, you can definitely get like 1,000 life on pants and chest and helm and rings. What am I doing? That's right. I need to check these. Avenger. Take less from distance targets. That's fine. Stormbane's Wrath. Nope, don't do those. Volcanic. They have lifesteal. Yeah, probably can't do that. I don't do enough damage yet. Okay, we'll run that one. We'll sell these other two, or salvage them.
The wonders of Sanctuary at your fingertips. How may I help you?
Goodbye, goodbye.
May your road be filled with wonders.
Let's see if we get punched in the face this time. I have to remember that now I have raiment, so my teleport is going to group and stun things. And what else changed? My freezes won't spread, but I think that's okay. But also with a stun multiplier, it should be another multiplier on mobs. In addition to frozen, so... Why does it have to be ghosts?
I'm out of mana.
Oh yeah, I also have 2 charges of freeze now. Grab that. Everything else is still the same though. Still trying to cast above 50 mana. Hurts. He hurts. Yeah, the little lightning balls are so hard for me to survive because I can't really dodge them. I'll take the pillar dudes over the little ball ones any day. Ooh. Almost got deleted. Yeah, they're basically like, the little lightning things that creep across the ground in Diablo 2 and 3. Except these ones are balls, but they have this similar, like, super erratic pattern. The difference in 4 is that they don't originate from the mob, they originate from a random place in the room, which makes it really hard to avoid getting hit by them. So, like, if the mob is over here, they could spawn right next to me. It is for me, but I'm also not the best player, so could just be I'm bad. And in general, Sorc is extremely squishy. Is this the event? Yeah, it's the event. Here we go. Alright, let's play this game. Oh yeah, I need to use my teleport a little more strategically for grouping now.
I'm not ready yet.
Kill all the things. Yeah, my damage is still pretty potato. I think a good set of gloves do a lot for my damage, and then just getting some better rolled legendary aspects would do a lot. I'm not sure survivability's ever really going to go up. Like, the best case scenario is just having more health, so not dying quite as easily to the same damage that I would die to otherwise. Alright, time to poop a chest out of your pocket.
Without you, I'd be dead.
Well, that's an event, so they keep spawning, but yeah, in general, my damage is,
Manage from here.
it's a bit weak.
Please, take this.
Now, my preseason character is obviously much higher level. Oh, wait, let's figure out what board do we need? Frigid Fate. Preview. What orientation? Need it to... Yeah, that's what I want. Attach. Like, it does a lot more it's not the same type of build, though. So that could be part of it. It has a lot, but it doesn't have perfect gear, but it has a lot better gear. So that's part of it. Levels is also Paragon points, which makes a big difference in damage. Oh, that poison. Holy crap. I almost died to the poison alone. But also the nerfs to a number of things is impacting it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you finally dying. So I could do other things, like go bash my head against some other dude that doesn't want to die. Yeah, this season I'm only picking up gems that I use, which is basically... Oh my lord, I did not put gems in my stuff. Hold on. Hold on. Might be throwing at the moment. I mean, it's not going to make that big of a difference, but... Do I have enough to... Can talk to me, person? Great jewelry. Craft gems. Here we go. Oh, I can only make false. Okay. I haven't unlocked the other one yet. That's what I got in the stash, so let's go grab some. Yeah, these are the only three that I use. Usually like one topaz in gear, or in armor, for the added damage reduction. And then rubies for more life. Yeah, so I probably gained 200, 250 health. Yeah, it helps. And then I put emeralds in here for crit damage. But the other ones I don't have use for. So skulls I did run in the jewelry for increased armor, but with the seasonal malignant hearts, they go in there instead, so no use for any of it. It just takes up space. I think next season is when they're supposed to come out with the like gem storage being its own separate thing. So then I won't mind picking up everything again. I was talking to Cloudation the other day about like, why they're so delayed in implementing more stash space, why the gem storage thing takes up extra room probably, or extra, like it's taking them extra time. And it all seems to come down to whoever decided how this game was going to be coded. I'm not sure has ever looked at how a video game is established at all. Especially anything with like many people in the same area. It's basically set up to where if somebody else is in the area with you, you load everything for them. So obviously you load their gear and that kind of thing. You load everything in their inventory. You load everything in this inventory, this inventory, this inventory. But you also load everything in all of their stash tabs. All of the time. For seemingly no reason whatsoever. Like there's no, I cannot think of a reason why you would need to have that information loaded all of the time to play multiplayer with somebody. It makes absolutely no sense. But because of that is why they say they can only add one stash tab instead of just giving us a bunch, is because the performance impact of adding even one stash tab is multiplied by every other person that you could encounter in town. Or in the open world. And then same thing for the gem storage, etc. Like every bit of extra storage that they add has big negative impacts to performance because they coded the game extremely dumb. So I think at some point they will probably have to like re-engineer how that part of the game works. It just, I don't know, it makes no sense to me. Ooh, that hurt. Like, they obviously, it's the same company that makes WoW. There's no way they don't know, like, things that you can't do for a, like, larger scale multiplayer. Like, there's no way in hell that WoW loads everybody's bank and guild bank and void storage and regent bank. There's no way that it loads all of that crap for every single person that's in the same zone as you all of the time. And there's no reason to. So, I don't know what they were thinking. But that's their reasoning for why they can't do what otherwise seems like an easy thing of just... you know, stash tab number +5. Scale the cost accordingly. Man, this chest is a hell of a thing. We'll grab these just to sell. Where do I go on this board? Okay. Yeah, the other thing with damage scaling in terms of Paragon board is, like, at certain intervals, you get a lot of damage, right? So these nodes, if you can put in a good glyph, especially if you can level it up, which is what you run the Nightmare Dungeons to do, is to level these up. And you get the adequate stuff inside, and then usually they have, if you're choosing them right anyways, they have useful rare and magic nodes. So when you get to these areas, you usually get a decent little spike of power. Even these ones over here are decent. But at this travel, all this travel stuff, like your power level barely moves. Like 5 intelligence it's handy, like it scales up my damage a tiny bit, but nothing compared to, you know, getting another node or another glyph or one of these bigger ones. So depending on how your pathing goes, you can have like reasonable lulls in power progression. And then obviously with every action RPG, the loot RNG plays a big role. Yes. Percent increases are good. Thing we like better than percent increases. Let's see. Oh, that's not one. So plus percent damage to chilled enemies is an additive. So basically it adds with other additive ones to make one single multiplier. And then if we have, so if we look at the top part of this in green where it says you deal 10% increased damage, but it has the X in brackets, that is an actual multiplier that will multiply against all the other multipliers. There aren't sets. Like, there are no set, there aren't class sets in this game, and I really actually hope they don't put them in, because I think it will kill build diversity. Because it very much pigeonhole you into, you must play this ability, or in some, like, especially early on in D3. Later on, they kind of expanded it a little bit, but especially early on, it was like, you must play this exact skill with this exact skill in order to do all of your damage. Whereas later on, it was like, this one or that one combined with this one or that one, and it'll do all of your damage. But then, you know, a bunch of pieces or a bunch of slots of your gear are taken up by the set pieces, and then you can only slot in very specific other ones. And in most all cases, it was very clear like what legendary fits in that slot to do the most damage. Whereas here, you can kind of mix and match and put them in places and try different builds. So if I was going an Ice Shard build, like in my preseason character, because I never got a Prodigy, I never got a good Glacial. This one isn't amazing, but I never got a good one at all. So I couldn't do the Blizzard and Ice Spikes and things like that. But to do an Ice Shards build, right, you would probably still run this one. You would not run this. You would not run this. You would absolutely run this, but it would probably be in your next slot. You would have to run this. This is still good. You wouldn't run this. You wouldn't run this. This is... almost everybody takes this. And you might run this one. So, like a third of the legendaries you would run for just another ice build. And I don't see any world where if they did put sets in, that they put them in a way where it's so freeform that, you know, you can slot in a whole bunch of different, like, or just be like a frost set, like increases frost damage by X amount. It'd be rather boring, and I don't know. I don't see them doing it in a way where you could still have the kind of any amount of build diversity that you have in the current system. In general, I think Season 1 is probably less impactful than all future seasons will be. Like, you have the heart things that go in the neck, and they add a little bit, Sorc doesn't have any like super good ones that I'm aware of. This one's an okay defensive one. This one's crap. I just don't have a better one. But also, they need to have a certain color slot to go in. This one is theoretically good because I use mana all the time, but it doesn't do anything for damage. And in general, like, the gameplay that the season adds is very mediocre. In general, in ARPGs, like, I like seasons from the standpoint of typically there's like balance changes and things like that take place that change like what you play and how. A little less so with this first one in preseason, but I guess with the nerfs there still is changes, but ideally future ones would have more gameplay changes than this one has. Like, after I run this, I can go do one of the tunnels that basically have the seasonal mechanic all throughout it. You can find some of the Malignant Heart dudes in your other dungeons, but most of the seasonal, like, special stuff is specifically in those tunnels. Which, honestly, I think in and of itself is kind of its own problem. I wish those could spawn in the Nightmare dungeons as, like, maybe the event in the Nightmare dungeon or something. Because until way later in the game, most of what I want to run, if I'm running this kind of content, is Nightmare dungeons, because I need to level up my glyphs. And you can't level up the glyphs in the tunnels. So it's counterproductive and like splits your time usage, which kind of sucks, especially early. And glyph levels are like big power differences. So if I wasn't like super needing a ton of gold, like I need like hundreds of million more gold, then I wouldn't pick up sacred pieces in certain slots. Like I'd never pick up a sacred weapon. I wouldn't pick up a sacred helm, chest, or pants. I wouldn't pick up a sacred offhand. I may or may not pick up sacred rings. I would right now because I have really crappy ones. But once these got replaced with even semi-decent ones, I wouldn't pick up sacred rings anymore either. Boots and gloves can always be sacred, doesn't matter. And basically the reason is sacred or ancestral is the top tier. And it can have higher item levels. But 2 items of the same item level, one sacred and one, let's see, 664, 7. We find 2 that are close to the same. Like they won't be the same item, most likely. 694, 675. Yeah, RNG's just not helping me here. There we go, 720. But basically, there's only certain stats that the range they can be scales up by being ancestral over sacred. All of the percent ones don't. Only the like base stat ones, so strength, intelligence, willpower, dexterity, all stats, maximum life, those ones scale up. Maybe thorns, but I don't care about thorns, so I don't really know. Those ones scale up or have a different bracket between ancestral and sacred, but all of the other stuff doesn't. So if the item power is higher, and once you get past a certain point of item power, I don't think it matters either. I want to say it's like 725 or 750. So basically by not picking up items that are sacred in the slots where the main stat doesn't matter, because you don't typically want it, you're just lessening the number of items you get to look at to see if you get, good rolls on it. The main thing for these main stats is, for one, you want max life on all of them, or at least I do. For 2, the base armor is the other thing for armor pieces that it being ancestral or sacred is impacted by. And it's your main source of armor, like your big armor pieces are the big 3 pieces. Like this is mediocre, this is mediocre. Like this is an ancestral piece and only has not even 400 armor. Whereas this is a sacred. Not upgraded at all. This one's fully upgraded. This is a sacred, not upgraded at all, and it has more than twice as much armor. But just depends on like what stats you want on the piece. Like the only reason that I would go for ancestral rings is because I kind of want some max life on at least one of them. And that is one of the stats that scales, so. Although, I don't know. At higher keys, I might be so glass cannon that I just don't, like, no amount of health is going to save me. With the changes to defensives. I was actually really hoping they would do the opposite for the season. With their balance changes. I was hoping they would shift more from damage to survivability. But that's because I don't really like glass cannon. Although I guess I shouldn't have played a sorcerer if that was the case. But I had already settled on it, and I was like, I'm sticking to it no matter what the balance says. We'll just see how it goes. Need to save my shield break for this dude hitting me and freezing me. It feels like it. Although I think Friday they're supposed to talk about what kind of changes or balance changes they're doing for the Sorc and the Barbarian, but I have absolutely no idea what direction they want to go. Oh, the Ice Shards Blizzard. Nope, I shouldn't have. Oh, don't hit me. Ow. I mainly run it. Well, I wanted to do a version of the Ice Shard build with Blizzard anyways. Especially since I could not get the pieces needed to drop in preseason. Nova. That, so I can look at that one. It's bad. We'll look at that one. All right. What level is it now? 12? 3 more levels, and I can move it. Oh, wait, do I have... Nope, no hearts. Okay. But I feel like I would not be able to get remotely close to as much stuff done if I wasn't the Blizzard build, just because... Like, I almost die frequently anyways, and a lot of the things on my screen are frozen a fair bit of the time. So I think if they weren't frozen a fair bit at the time, I would just die all the time. Don't care about that one. Oh, wait. Look at the stats. No. Okay. Nope. Nope.
You can still use these.
And then sell the rest, because we need money.
Always smart to buy surprise inventory.
It's a really bad life roll.
Well, I would like that.
Oh, I wonder with this particular build if I'd run ranks to Frozen Orb and ranks to Ice Shards. Maybe. Could work. Don't use staves at all. I'm starting to think that they removed mana cost or resource generation off of rings. I'm not seeing a single one so far.
Unusual, but a good addition to my wares. Well, I would like that.
There is one Malignant Heart. Let's see if I can go see it in my stash. It makes me want to kind of try, like, later on, once I have this up and working, I can farm up all this stuff to maybe give it a try. Where's it at? No. This one. So you gain a gigantic chunk of critical strike damage, but your non-critical strikes deal less damage. And then combine it with, if you have a, no, that's the wrong one. Where is it? Oh, maybe I don't have one on. Hold up. There's an aspect that gives you a bunch of crit if cast above 50 mana. Like a bunch of crit chance. Here we go. Corn Mastery skills cast at or above 100 mana. So basically full or practically full if you have bonus mana. Gain additional crit chance. If you put this on a neck piece, it'll give you 60%. Right? And I know from preseason that it is possible to get above 40% critical strike chance just from having crit chance on gloves and your 2 rings. So that gives you 100% crit chance if you cast it at or above 100 mana. So 100 is your default. You can get some bonus mana from gear and from other places. But I'm curious. Oh, there's one more. What's the other one? There's one that has to do with projectiles. Maybe I don't have one. Yeah, I'd have to find one. There's one that basically makes under certain circumstances, I think it's also maybe resource dependent. But when you do something that, oh, that's right, it uses all of your mana. So when you use a skill that has a projectile, and maybe it's core skills in particular, but it will use all of your mana, and for every, I think it's like 35 to 45 range mana that you use, when it depletes all of it, it adds another projectile to the ability. So the concept that I have would probably be Frozen Orb. Yeah, I think it would be Frozen Orb, which I'm pretty sure is a projectile. Yeah. So you would set up all the Frozen Orb things, right? So the one where it explodes twice at the end for a portion of its damage, etc. You'd set it up to where you would run the thing where if you're above 100 mana, then it would basically guarantee crit. So you'd have 40 plus from the gear, the item in the neck piece, so you'd have a plus 60, so it's 100% crit chance. You'd have the Malignant Heart that increases your crit strike damage by a ton. And then it would drain all of your mana when you shot it and throw out X number of more Frozen Orbs, which would all do the same, in theory, should all do the same guaranteed crit with the same giant crit damage with the exploding multiple times at the end. Overall, It seems like a cool concept. I don't know how good in reality it would be, but it's something I want to try later, and it's about the only thing I found for sorcerer possible malignant hearts to actually like create something new from the season. But then you would run into the thing where I don't know why I keep hitting in. I think you would have to run the avalanche. Frost skills have a chance to make your next ice shards, frozen orb, or blizzard consume no mana. Although I wonder how that would work with the thing that says that it consumes all of your mana. I don't know. Best case scenario, it would act as though it consumed all of your mana and give you the extra projectiles, but consume none. Worst case scenario, it would throw it out and cost nothing. You just wouldn't get extra projectiles from that particular one. But also the damage boost would be nice. So it would be nice if it sent them... Or I guess the other way that it could happen or work is the initial cast would cost nothing, but it would still wipe out the rest of your mana. And you'd technically have a little bit more mana to go towards extra projectiles because the first one would be free. But you'd run this just to get more casts. And then, as with everything else, you'd have to run a ton of like mana increasing things. Like this would come in big, ideally. You would have to run... You'd have to run Prodigy to get extra mana back. You would need resource cost reduction and mainly resource generation on basically everything that it can possibly be on. Because you'd be wiping out your mana pool every time and then waiting for it to come all the way back up over 100. Because you'd need it over 100 in order to guarantee the crit of the whole Wombo combo. All right, let's see if we can find one of these. Here we go. Is there one closer to a waypoint? Actually, I don't know how frequently these things change. Oh, here we go. Here's one. This is the tunnels. This is the actual main content that was added. This is the only place where you can go to guarantee find malignant hearts. Come on, horse pathing. Okay, go inside. So most of the elites in here will have the malignant heart mechanic. And then there should be another thing you can interact with that'll spawn a malignant heart dude. And then technically you could do the boss guy, although I'm not strong enough to do the boss guy again yet. Kill these guys. Okay, everybody's dead. I covered at the beginning of the stream, but basically Frost Nova isn't my actual damage. Frost Nova spawns the ice spikes. They're a big chunk of my damage. It also freezes things, which sends out ice shards because of the enchantment, which is a big chunk of my damage. And then casting the blizzards also has a chance to send out the frozen orb, which does a little bit of damage. It helps a lot with vulnerability uptime and getting mana back. Blizzard itself does like no damage, even though I have bunch of points in it. I just need every ounce of damage I can get, so I don't move those points anywhere else. Yeah, like the Blizzard is the 467. All the other numbers are other spells that are kind of facilitated by the Blizzard and the freezing of the Blizzard. Nose itches. But the Blizzard damage does stack, so I mean, every Blizzard I put down is another, 400 and whatever per tick. Okay, so these are the Malignant Hearts. Oh, is this a white one? I think this is the first white one I've ran into. So there's the 3 colors. There's purple, blue, and orange. Like, purple, I think, is utility, blue is defensive, and orange is offensive. And then these white ones are wrathful ones. They can go in any slot, and they have their own set of them. Basically, you'll find these. You can find... This is the part that you can technically find in, like, Nightmare Dungeons. Right? You could encounter a dude that drops one of these. But this is the only place to, like, actively farm it. Then you click on it, and whatever dude it was then comes back up. And you kill him again. And then he drops the actual caged heart, which is the actual item that you can put into gear. Right, core skills, launch project. This is the one I was talking about. Core skills that launch a projectile, consume all of your mana for every... Ideally, you would want it to be 35. Extra mana consumed, you launch an additional projectile, and the damage is increased by a multiplier. This is the one that at some point, ideally I would get a better rolled one, but at some point I want to try and build like a Frost Orb build with it, just to see if like it can do crazy burst damage. But in general, for most builds, spending all of your mana is bad. So the only way I can even think about putting a build together is one that is specifically built around that thing. And the reason I think Frozen Orb would be better projectile skill than... Yeah, so this is a pink one, so this will be a utility one. Will be better than Ice Shards because Ice Shards is already sending out a bunch of projectiles and is thus like balanced around already having a bunch of projectiles. So adding an additional projectile I don't feel is going to add as much as if you were to add it to something that is scaled around having one single projectile. That's my theory anyways. Could be entirely wrong, but... away because it's gonna explode twice when he dies. There it is. This is a purple one, so this is a defensive one. It's also a general, like, non-class specific wrathful one that makes the target immune to damage for like 2 or 3 seconds. During that time, any damage done to it is stored. And then at the end of it, it multiplies the damage based on how many seconds it was there. And then it explodes it to that mob and a bunch of mobs in the area. Joey had one, or a couple of them early on. They can be nice, but I guess he was saying that they don't... you can't get lucky hits while it's immune. And I guess Rogue and definitely Sorc. Like, lucky hit is a big part of most of the builds, especially for Frost. So while it was really strong, even when we had it on a lower level, I think losing access to lucky hits just makes it not good. Don't blow me up. Alright, another defensive one. So yeah, this is like a really good sort. If you're trying to farm the hearts, this is a really good way to do it. The problem is that I have with it is that running these, you can't level your glyphs. And then running nightmare dungeons, you have a tiny chance of getting a dude in there that'll have a heart. But that's about it. It just feels bad. Yeah, I don't like any of these. And technically, it counts it as done, but you can go back further. Find one of these. If you have a these things right here, these invokers that matches whichever one. So if I had a Wrathful Invoker, I would want to put it in here, and that would make the dude that this spawns have a Wrathful Heart. But I don't have one. The only way to get them is to, when you salvage other hearts, you can build like a cache that has a chance to give you, it just gives you a random one with a small chance of it being a Wrathful one. So we go to the only one that we can. It's going to spawn another dude. We kill him. Watch out for his explosion. Grab his caged heart. Yes. See, that's a much bigger crit damage. Obviously, your non-crit one goes up as well. But for that build that I was talking about maybe trying to make eventually, you're only going to crit. And then, wait, is there not another one? Oh, weird. Some of these will have another path that you can take that'll lead you to the boss room thing. And if you have one of these, the Varshan ones, it'll allow you to summon the boss again. I couldn't fight him anyways, but I was going to show like what he looks like. Now, since I have hearts in here that I know I'm going to dismantle, then I basically need to go to Kiovashad. Not, if I hit T, it'll take me to the closest main city. So it'll take me to Zarbanzet. But Kiovashad is the only one that has the table that you can dismantle the heart set. It's little things like that, I don't know, that I don't understand how developers don't think of that ahead of time. Like one of two things. Either this table should have a place in every main city that you can press T to go to, so all 5 of them, or they need to put something into the game, like Hearthstone, where you can set your town portal scroll to one of these places, and it'll always take you to that city. One of those two things should be a thing. Nope. Nope. Okay. Save these just in case I don't get better rolled ones way later when I want to do it. But this is the cache that I was talking about. You can either roll one of these, which gives you just a random heart, or you can roll this one that gives you a random invoker. These are technically more expensive. I've not looked into like if one of these has a higher chance of giving Wrathful or like what you're supposed to do. I've tried both and I've gotten no Wrathful out of either one. Right, if we craft one, we use it, Brutal Malignant Invoker. So I have another one. I don't know. System's janky. But because I need glyph levels, I mainly stick to Nightmare Dungeons. Nope, not going to use that. And just the overall amount of loot in those tunnels seems way, way lower. Yeah, I need to put these in here. What Avenger, shadow damage, bleed resistant, crowd control duration. Well, the crowd control duration kind of sucks. Poison enchanted. Yep, can't run that. I will die. 27, 25. Yeah, we'll run this. See what happens. Cross our fingers and hope for the best. Why is my activity feed not working? So if I close it and open it back up. Nope, still not working. Okay. I might have to chat with the stream elements, live support. Find out why my chat thing is janky sometimes and why the activity feed is just legitimately a white screen not doing anything. Two, so there's gonna be one of those in each direction. Ooh. Kill the corpse bow. Corpse bows are scary. Ancient statue. Grab that to sell. Grab that to sell. Yeah, we'll clear stuff. We need the chances at loot and everything else. Yeah, see, like, my mana right now is crazy good because Frozen Orb just keeps giving me a bunch of mana. So when it works really well. Oh, see, here's a Malignant Heart. They can happen in here. It's just much lower chance. Of course, it's not Wrathful. Oh, jeez. Floor trap. You just die, dude. I know I don't do much damage, but come on, man. You're making me look bad. Oh, I guess we can finish coming down this way. Group them, freeze them. I'm not sure how the other classes feel at the moment. A little bit I've garnished from some of the other players that I've played with. Barb is still, like, the Barb builds can be decently tanky. Their damage is kind of suffering. Druid's tankiness is probably the best of all of them at the moment. The damage is not terrible. Necromancer seems to be in a good spot. Part of that, I guess, is because they have really good class-specific Malignant Hearts. And then Rogue's damage is really good, but they're obviously quite squishy. No corpse bow. Don't hit me. Corpse bow can basically one-shot me. Oh, another heart. This one's an offensive one. It is. Oh, what do we get here? one's better than the one I have. Guess I'll save that for later. Meteors, that one's useless. That one we also don't want. This one doesn't do us any good either. Excuse me. Because we're not doing more than one element. Because we don't have burn synergy, we don't have fire. Technically we have lightning from teleport. And if we... Technically we could do fire if we wanted to use our flame for that kind of thing. Or flame shield. But using it offensively just sounds bad. At least in my current state of squishiness. I could see a scenario like if you were playing the like more of one of the regular ice shard builds. You could run this. You could run your raiment for your teleport, grouping, and stunning. Then you'd have your frost nova for hitting everything. So you've done frost, you've done lightning. You could run the aspect that makes it to where flame shield allows you to pass through enemies and it immobilizes them when you do. So that would do your fire, but it would also proc another instance of the control. So you'd have all three. They'd be frozen from the frost nova, they would be immobilized from the flame shield, and they'd be stunned from the raiment teleport. But basically that means you could only do big damage once every whatever the longest cooldown at the time would be. All other time, meh. Which is part of what I didn't like about my my preseason character, Frost Nova or Ice Shards. It's outside of teleport and Frost Nova, I did like no damage. I needed things to be frozen. So I was going to run a build that runs Blizzard to help freeze. Because Ice Shards, even though it's a cold spell, does no chill. Makes no sense, but whatever. I was going to run the Blizzard just to help freeze things, and then the Ice Shards would still be manually cast as the main damage dealer. But I'm trying something a little different. So I wanted to see how good you could make the ice spikes go. Freeze them in place. Man, when Frozen Orb is giving mana back, it just keeps giving. Oh, don't get frozen, don't get frozen. And in general, I don't really like builds that are like Diablo 3's Necromancer, where it's built basically around cooldown. Is your cooldown up? Awesome, you can go do something. Is it down? Yeah, you just get to wait. It's not fun gameplay, in my opinion. Like, obviously, it feels amazing when the cooldown is ready. It's just, it feels absolutely awful all of the other time. Alright, how many of these dudes can we keep alive? Our damage? Maybe one? corpse bow over there trying to snipe things. Oh, don't get exploded on. Go into freeze, reset all our cooldowns. Be immune while we do it. Kill this corpse bow before he kills us. Oh my, did we keep all 4 alive? Holy crap. I would not have guessed that. Oh no, 3, that's revives remaining. Okay, nobody survived. Okay, that makes more sense. I was looking at the wrong number. Yeah, we'll grab one of those. Oh. Oh, wow, that hosed me so bad. That could not have been timed any worse. I went to teleport, to group and stun, and to avoid the trap, but the trap hit me just before, like, in between the teleport being triggered and it actually happening. So it went on cooldown, but didn't break it. Yeah, I'm not sure the timing could have been any worse. Ancestral Wand. Wait. Oh, yeah, this thing. I'm not sure that's ever good for any build ever. I think that's one of the problems with Sorceress, or Sorcerer, is that like, a lot of the legendary aspects just have no purpose. Like, there's no build where they're good. And a lot of times they compete with things that are universally good. Like, good no matter what build you're running. Alright, let's not get killed by this guy. Oh my lord, he hurts so much. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna kite you for a while, buddy. Oh, I still almost died. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, breathe. Okay, he's dead. We live. Now, is this cursed? It is not. Okay. Trying to watch all the things so I don't just die. We're going to do this just to be safe while the lightning's around. Okay. Grab these to sell. It was fun. Chest. What boss do we have this time? Tomb Lord. Don't remember. Oh, this guy. He's gonna break. There he goes. As many of these down while we can. Rinse and repeat. You could just stay where I'm putting blizzards down, dude. That'd be great, you know? Help a guy out. Where's my invincibility bubble? Come on, game. He's dead. There we go. Upgrade that. We do have hearts, right? Yeah, we do have hearts. Okay. So I need to go specifically to Kyoshot. I also need to get more to drink. 1 second.
I need to talk to you.
Half tempted to go and do this dude's side quest, even though I'm done with side quests, just because he tries to, like, psst me every time that I come into this town. But I think I'll just continue not to, purely out of spite. I'm not above that level of pettiness. Okay, let's go salvage the heart. And then check gear. Gear to that one. Hold on to that. The damage is higher. I do kind of wish it would roll better on the incoming damage, because it's basically just a DR. I could use all the DR I could get. I don't think I have any other ones, right? It's an immune one. Barrier in life. Oh yeah, we'll get rid of that one for sure. $63 and 8. Get rid of that one too. See, I'm not sure I'm ever going to use a bunch of these, but I don't have enough inventory. Oh, take the gems then. That's crappy. Like these critical strike ones. So part of the problem is that I think Blizzard is considered a dot, so it can't crit. So I can't spread the crits that way. And also that damage number is really low. Maybe I'll just get rid of these, and then if I ever get one that rolls good, then I can consider... Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. And I could consider taking a look at it then. So we'll go salvage these and then gear. Keep that inventory clean. Bye. Bye. Let's see here, we'll try a heart. Technically they're cheaper. Oh, and we got poopy one. I don't know, I should look up what all the big brains are saying you should do for these caches, which one you should which one you should craft and why. I'm sure there are people that have either data mined the chances or done enough trials to know. Oh, stats aren't good. Stats aren't good. Okay. Sell the rest, because money. Get rid of all the stuff that we know we're not going to do. Staff. Staff. Sacred weapon. Sacred pants. Oh, I didn't realize we had another legendary. We're gonna salvage that in a minute. Bad stats. Nope. Staff, no. Nope. My game. Help a guy out. Nope. Alright. That. We'll go put this wand in our stash. I don't think there's any scenario ever that I would use it for anything. But it is ancestral. And I don't have one, so might as well hold on to it. Volcanic. Fire, lifesteal. I don't know if I can do a lifesteal. Non-boss monsters gain lifesteal. So basically any elite that actually lands a hit is going to heal for it just a ton. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll see. What key level is it? 25. What was the other thing? Volcanic. You're going to get rid of the Stormbane Wrath, though. Run this one that's also volcanic, but it's a 27. I'm already not killing things super quick. Let's roll. See what happens. Really need some good offensive slots. Like 3 out of 4 of the stats that I need rolled decently well. Gloves, both rings. Maybe amulet. Oh, I'm running away from the dungeon instead of going inside. There we go. Sometimes I wish teleport too. Teleported you inside. Yeah, Wrathful are the most rarest and most powerful. Yep. It's the rare part that hurts. Corpse bow tried to snipe me. I walked into that hammer. I tried to snipe myself. Need to fight a cough because I need to watch the screen or I'm just going to die. We live. Ooh, corpse smoke tried to change that. And a wrath for malignant heart. Yeah, I'm gonna need you guys to die, please. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure there's ever a way where I can reliably run this. Because it just costs too much life. And I just don't have a way to... Other than potions, I don't have a way to get a bunch of life back. Without sacrificing other damaging aspects. Am I trying to get here? Oh, I'm trying to find this dude. Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay. This guy takes like no damage. And then randomly dies. I'm so very confused. Yeah, I got nothing. I don't know what just happened. What's in the box? Nothing great. Just need to travel to the upper ward. Oh, here we go. Collect Animus. Alright, who's buffing? This guy over here. Oh, it hurts. Okay. He's dead. Alright, now everybody takes damage again. I mean, They take as much damage as I can put out anyways. Go down here and kill this guy and see what things follow. Oh, a lot of things followed. Okay. Can I group them? Kinda. Oh, don't get feared. Oh, don't get hit. Feared for my life. Yep, that's where we want. I wonder if this lifesteal goes on to that fire that he shoots out. Like, if I get hit with that, is that gonna lifesteal? Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Wait for the explosion. There we go. Oh, wow, there are a lot of Animus dudes in this dungeon. I feel like I've killed a bunch already, and the bar's like a third. Trying to think if there's anything I could do now without just needing RNG to be nice, or just more levels. Like, if there's anything else I could do to increase my damage output. Problem with doing like just an ice shard build is that it's very mana hungry. And without the right stuff on rings and offhand and all that, I just don't see a scenario where it feels good to play it at the moment. And thus, if I can cast continuously, I'm not even sure the damage would be better. The burst might be better, but... like the combo burst of teleport in, Frost Nova, cast ice shards. But outside of that window, it'd be pretty garbage. Always be out of mana. Uh-oh. Yep, I did not hit my immunity fast enough. Sad. Somebody should really teach this guy how to play the game. Don't stand in things that explode. It's never been good for your health. Although it is the #1 killer of me in this game. Things that explode after dying. Alright, Volcanic. Calm down. Alright, got the Shrine Cap. Just need... oh, this dude... how are you full health, dude? What? You were in my attack... what? I'm so confused. I don't think I got hit by anything, so there's no way he even life-stealed it back. Life-stole? Yeah, I don't know how that's... how you even say that properly. I think it's life-stole. Yeah, what is this deal? Keeps going to full health. Is he resetting? Maybe he's in like a weird reset spot. Yeah, that's gonna be my assumption. Except that he's a teleporter. So he just teleport resetting himself? Yeah, we're just gonna sit here till you die, hopefully. Yeah. Jerk. What shrine is this? Oh, protection. Sure. Thank you, buff guy, for finally dying so that everybody else can die. Let's go in here while we're still immune. Alright. It's gonna be up soon. Did we kill him? Yes. Okay, good. Need one more. Is this cursed? It's not. Oh, they hurt? The ghosts hurt? We live. Can we get... Where's this other... Is he in this little dark spot? Oh, he's probably over here. Okay. We'll find him. One of us will die. Wait, is he not there? Crap. So I've been everywhere because it was only past here. Sad times. That means I killed one, but I didn't pick up the little purple balls. And now I have to go find which one it is that I killed and didn't pick them up.
I need time
That's
to
bad.
do that.
Feels bad. Must be on the other side. Damn it.
I need more time.
How did I not know? I don't know. I swear I walked over them all, but quite obviously I did not. I think they should show up on my mini map as little blue dots as well. Whenever I get close to them. Or he's this way. Ah, I'm so dumb. We're just having a, inspection of the place. Make sure everything's in tip-top shape. Yeah. That was the point of all the running around. There we go. Leveled. Sweet. Just go this way. Which health do we have? Almost 4K now. Alright, we don't want these guys following us in, so let's just go ahead and clear them out. Resurrected Malice. Alright, we just don't get hit with that and we should be fine.
I need time to prepare.
Out of that, and go back in. Hurts. There we go. Yeah, Bubble, that you're supposed to show up immediately. That's how this is supposed to work. Oh. Yeah, these lower keys is taking forever to level this. I just can't do a higher one. Do I have a heart in my inventory? I do. Yep. So Overshot it is. Oh, people are going to do the mega dungeon without me? Sad. Really need to get that done this week in WoW. I've only gotten partially done last 2 weeks. Need to go into it, be like, listen, if you want to come and do this, you need to stick it out for the entirety.
Came apart nicely.
Can I have some good stats here somewhere?
You can take what's left.
Please.
Let's go salvage.
Resource generation. It does exist. Oh, and a 1.8 super low rolled crit strike chance. Oh, that feels so awful. What item level is the last bracket? I need to look that up. Diablo. Oop. 4 item level tiers. Item power and breakpoint. Yep, that's what I want. $725 and above. So it's already past the breakpoint. So I cannot get it to re-randomize the crit strike. That's unfortunate. Goodbye.
Let's go salvage.
Oh wait, why am I don't know why I'm salvaging these anyways. Salvage that, and this one. Okay,
Anything
sell the
to
rest.
forge a
Yeah,
sword.
should have been selling them all. Frost Nova, Flame Shield. Ideally, it would be Frost Nova Teleport. A decent mana cost and move speed. I can't reroll the mana cost. If I were to replace flame, yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Okay. Nope. Nope.
Anything else?
Well. Darn. Man, if that had better crit strike, that would have been a way better ring than what I've been using. Bottom of the barrel crit strike, damn. Or crit strike chance. Nightmare portals? We can probably deal with nightmare portals. Just drop blizzards on them. Yeah, we'll do that. I do need to repair though, because I died. Because I stood in the death explosion.
That there is worth the coin.
So let's put on another... Are there any other garbage ones to use up? Use that one up. Go. Alright. This time. Glove upgrade and or ring upgrade. Maybe neck. Why not neck again? Cooldown reduction, defensive skills, other stuff. Okay. Yeah, I think I want ring and glove upgrades more. Because they will directly influence damage done. Everything but the blizzard can crit. these dudes buffing them. Oop, get out of that. Kill this thing. Go back and grab the junk that I left. Okay. On the move. Excuse me, little spider. Oh, I did not have a freeze up. I thought I did. There. That spider is so fast. Dude, calm down. Oh, and a portal. I just have to freeze. I have no cooldowns, no mana, no nothing. There's a malignant heart. Oh, it's the fast spider, too. Rude. Probably should have waited until I finished this thing, but... oh, well. It's too late now. Alright, it's dead. Save a Frost Nova for whenever the elite comes out of this thing. There it is. And a portal. Not too shabby. Definitely could have been worse. Bats and spiders. It's these guys. Grab this. Okay, is this cursed? It is not. I should take care of them. It's also not cursed. I don't know which way I should go, and I always choose wrong. Let's go this way. Yeah, we'll stick to our poor choice. Yeah, like that was, I don't even know how many blizzards when my mana didn't even move. Excellent. Yeah, so I think for gloves, I think I want ice shards levels, frost or frozen orb levels, crit strike, and is it mana cost or resource? I don't know. Whatever the resource related one is. Don't let them kill me. Okay. Come on. Oh. Couldn't tell. Deep freeze is really close to my open inventory button. That's unfortunate. Hopefully I don't need it anytime soon. This thing. All the dudes it poops out. Freeze him. Got extra blizzards on the portal. So darn fast. Stay out of his explosion. Perfect. One more spire to find. Here? Oh no, this is where the boss is going to be. Queen's Den. Cursed? Nope.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, we're gonna freeze. Yeah, we're just gonna screen freeze. Oh! I don't know what that was. My health bar is not recovering. Spider poison is gross. This does like all my health. Definitely feels bad when your health potion cannot keep up with the poison damage you're taking. He's Spider, could I just get you to leave me alone? Thank you. Portal. Come on, big spoder. Oh. This is going to be an unpleasant fight. Oh, don't run out of all my damage. Come on. Come on. There it is. Alright, level 13. 2 more levels to go. Pale. Wait, do we have hearts? We do. Kyovashad. Not talking to you, dude. None of your side quest businesses are worth it. I think that's as good as the other one. Yeah. Can't make any more stuff. All right. Offload gear and then see what we got for things. Outside is up. 14 minutes though. Yeah. Yeah, that's dicey. Problem with Helltide currently is that I'm too squishy. So it's too easy for me to randomly die and lose half my cinders. Frost Nova. Movement speed. The others are crap. Ice shards and nothing.
Anything else?
Come on. What do we got? +2 to defensive skills. That would be nice, because that would upgrade to +3. Maybe 4? Frost skill damage. Shocking impact is useless for me. Shrine buff doesn't really matter. Is it worth... It's also sacred. Is it worth upgrading, though? What would I get out of it, ideally? I would get... Was it mana cost reduction? Cooldown reduction. I might go roll it one time and cross my fingers and see what happens. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll sell this, right? Yep.
Farewell and good fortune.
Alright, if I roll good cooldown reduction, we'll see about putting... Oh, can I even put that neck into use? No, I can't because I don't have a new... Words. I don't have a new aspect here. Yeah, so it's not even worth rolling the money. Or spending the money. Rolling the money. I mean, rolling it up and throwing it out the window, basically. Wait, why do I have that? I don't want that. Put those in there. Oh, we got a ton of sigils from that run. Go talk to the enchanter person. Ruin all the crappy ones. Let's see. Death pulse, burning resistant, crowd control. Probably not crowd control. Not with how squishy I am, anyways. Poison is a no. Lightning storm sucks. Oh, regen. No thanks. Avenger, burning damage, less damage from distant, vulnerable reduction. Yeah, we could probably run that. What level is it? 26? Lightning storm, not ideal, but reduced shadow damage over time. Don't care. Oh, crowd control. Less poison damage, nightmare portal. We can run that one. Poison enchanted, no thanks. We're just gonna get rid of the crowd control one. Especially this early on. I need that as like a defensive layer. Let's see what's up here. Okay. Yeah, we'll just run that and see. Nightmare portal. Oh, we do more fire damage. That's good because we don't do any. Come on, let's load. 2 bloodstones to the pedestals. Okay. Shrine. Lethal. Is it cursed? It's not. Yeah, I think getting some crit strike chance do really good for our damage. Because a lot of the things that we do can crit. It's only the blizzard that can't. Things seem to die way faster when I have guaranteed crit, so theoretically, higher crit would mean that I would get a portion of that increased ability to kill things. Malignant Heart, defensive one. We got. Oh, that's the worst one. I don't even know why they would put that in the game, honestly. Why would you put a Malignant Heart in the game that does resistance when you know and the entire community knows that resistance is absolutely garbage? These are the things that I ponder. Oh, things up here. Oh, I can't see. I'm just gonna freeze in place. Well, that was scary. So my life flashed before my eyes. Where's the thing I'm here to pick up? Bloodstone. There it is. Do I know where they go yet? No. Okay. One more portal for the road. Okay. So one of these directions is where I need to turn this in. The other one is to find the other. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Drop that off and then go find the other. It's cursed? Nope. Ancestral ring, huh? Balm, lightning, orbit. Oh, you can get lucky hit chance on rings too. Ooh. So, if I do have to go complete glass cannon, where I don't even want life on rings and stuff, then I would want lucky hit chance in its place, I think. So it'd be resource generation, crit strike damage, crit strike chance, lucky hit chance. Oh, there's nothing in here. I don't know why I came in this way. Just for the murder, I guess. Oh, this is gonna be scary. Can't move. There we go. Alright, immune. Let things die. Jump out so I don't die to the explosion. Ooh. It was extra spice. But I didn't die, so, you know, got that going for me. Another portal for the road. This was the first? Okay, yeah. So we'll have this room, and then we'll have another area that probably wants me to... I hope it's not a kill everything room. Probably is. Or area, not room. Save freeze for the elite? No elite? Okay. Save the freeze for nothing. No reason. No value gained. Oh no, I just have to slay 2 vampire lords. Okay. Oh, and a portal.
I need time to breathe.
Not sure I know what vampire lords are. What's that guy? What do he do? Besides get frozen. Yeah, so right now where he's unstoppable with the chain broken thing above his head, if I had the proper legendary aspect, I would do bonus damage to him right there. While in that. And then when he's not in that, he gets frozen twice. Hopefully that's not going to be the aspect that's like Prodigy was for me in preseason, where I just cannot for the life of me get one to drop. So that helps on champions and elites and bosses. All the things that I currently struggle pretty hard with. Wait, what stunned me? No. Alright, what do we got? Where's the... Oh, this is the event. Alright, well, we're here. We might as well do it. Alright, 3 of you are alive. Pay attention to where that comes up.
Friends here. Not like this. We can't do it alone.
Wife just got home. Kill the portal. Oh, there it is. That's where it says 3. Okay, we'll keep track of that. See how many of these dudes we can keep alive. Yeah, so right now I'm just cycling cooldowns just for the mana. So that I can try and cast these blizzards at above 50 mana as often as possible. Okay, we're down to 2. Problem is, I think those dudes take damage, like the NPCs take damage from these exploding corpse fiends. So there's basically no chance they survive this because of the mob type. It's okay, we'll still complete it. It just won't be a bonus loot. Ooh. Oh, I don't want that. Still need to find the other vampire lord. Then boss. I need to get over there to that portal. Stay out of the Frost Nova zone. He's gonna explode. Here's the vampire lord. Reset all my cooldowns. Oh, interesting. It does not reset all cooldowns. I'll have to look at that. I thought it reset all defensives, which is basically everything but Blizzard. In itself, obviously. But it did not reset my Frost Nova. Not even one charge of it.
I cannot carry more.
Kill the portal and then the boss.
I cannot carry more.
There. Oh. Sneaky trap. What boss is it this time? Blood Bishop. I swear this boss is way more common than almost any other boss. He's here, let him take a bunch of damage. And dead. Sweet. Where's my invincibility bubble? Come on, game. Get really slow on the draw there. So don't want that. That's not good. No. Okay, let's pick up some of the stuff to check. More gloves. Okay. Level up our glyph a little bit. We have heart. Yep, we have heart, so go shot it is.
You there. I need to talk to you.
No, sir, no side quest business. That thing is garbage. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. Move through enemies, and they are immobilized. I guess I could keep... I think I have one in the bank, but I could keep one.
Came apart nicely.
Excuse me. Is that it? Only 2 legendaries? Okay.
Arms for the light.
Alright, any of this worth keeping? Not that. Not that. Come on. Just
Anything else?
one decent upgrade, please? These are all potatoes. Just infinite potatoes.
Well struck.
Sad. So sad. Put this into the maybe thing. I think I have another one in here too, though. Right, flame shield. Right there. 2.5, 2.3. Technically the one I had is better. We'll just hold on to both just in case. Poison, nope. Suppressor. Close targets. So it can't be a far target, and they take less damage from close. That sounds bad. Man, we're just not getting very good luck on sigils or loot. Salvage these, clear up the space, and then we'll go see about doing one more.
I can take common, turn it special.
Take these, sir.
Fairly well.
Mechanic, bleed resistant. Yeah, sure, we'll do the 27. See what happens. Death, I think, is a possibility. Hopefully not, but time will tell. Oh yeah, I meant to look if we've unlocked another one of the whatever the seasonal things that you spend is. 78. 71. Here we go. I already have that one. Okay. Okay. And then where do we want to put it? Amount of gold earned. Plus 5% each upgrade. Chance of powerful malignant hearts. I don't know if that even matters for us. Percent chance at rare materials from salvage. 5% gold. What does that actually look like? Let's see. So currently we get I don't know, probably 1,000 on average. Right? So what is that, like 50 extra gold each? So that would go up to maybe 100 later in levels. Is that worth it? See, I don't know if there's any hearts that we really want that this would help us with. Take gold. We just always need gold.
Smells good. Don't stir too much, though.
Res the hearts, I don't know if they're good or bad. At least the gold I know is good. Need Animus from Animus dudes. Saw that almost too late. Well, level up healed me to full. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to check. I was just going to check and see if it doesn't say all defensives. Or if it lists them out, or how that works. let's check real quick. Spin this point, right. That got off-centered. Yep, right there. Oh, I have more points. Oop, don't get blown up. Okay, skill tree. Your non-ultimate cooldowns are reset. Is Frost Nova not a cooldown? It is a cooldown. So I wonder if there's an anti-synergy between... Nightmare Dungeons. What tier Nightmare Dungeons? Mr. Sims. I'm not sure I could pronounce your first name. I would probably butcher it, and then I would feel bad. 4? Ooh. That sounds a lot like death. I don't know if I do enough damage. That's part of the problem. And then the other part of the problem is you might just roll over. I mean, I'm giving it a try. Sounds like fun. But I don't know if I do enough damage. Let's see if what was I looking at? Oh yeah. I wonder if because it turns it into a charge skill or something? Is that why it doesn't get reset by this? I don't know why I hit that. That was an accident. And that didn't happen. Okay, so I just gotta get through here and see what happens first. Then we could try. I mean, I've ran entry level tier 4s with friends. But I'm almost certain I was not doing all of the damage. Pretty sure I was only doing a portion of the damage. Yeah, it's just the big chunky dudes that's the problem. But we could see. Don't blow me up. Ooh, that hurt. We could do 4s and see. Like, we can just try a key. See if we just roll over and die. Because ultimately, like, 4s is better. Just because you can get ancestral pieces to drop. Yeah, like, this dude is so tanky. And he's also vampire. Oh. Alright, friend. Yeah, oh, you are not ready to be frozen yet. Yeah, we're just gonna sit here for a second. Just let you take that. Oh my lord, he hit me with it. I healed for him for so much. No. No, don't hit me. Don't do your thing. Yes, get frozen. Jeez, that guy was rude. In general, I think I'm barely tall enough to do certain T4 content. Like, I don't do so well in Helltides, just because typically the way I do Helltides is to do events, and if I try to solo events, I just get a bad elite. Has, like, the wrong set of affixes, then he just kills me, and then I lose half my cinders, and sad times. One more animus, dude. Where's he at? Oh, it's cursed. Of course it is. How are you liking Barb this season with the changes? Alright, so far so good. First the big scary people. There they are. Don't get frozen. Don't walk into the death explosions. See if we can find this last dude. Here he is. We're going here first. So you don't come in and buff the dude I'm trying to kill.
I'm not ready yet.
Everybody just stay a while and listen. There we go. Just don't want him to hit me because poison is brutal. Grab these up, and then where's the entrance? Deposit them in the urn. I assume it's just in that middle area somewhere. I don't think I've done this map before, actually. If I did, I don't remember it. It's not here. It's not here. Okay. Oh. I didn't even see I hadn't been up to this corner. Probably where it's at. Yep, right there.
I'm not ready yet.
Kill the dudes with the buffs first. That way you can actually kill all the other people. Alright, don't die. Alright, we just gotta not die. Big dude with infinite reach. There we go. And down to the left. Oh, I thought that would hit the big dude too. Misjudged the range. What do I need to do here? Oh, mechanical box, pedestal. Okay, there's the pedestal.
I'm not ready yet.
Game? Thank you. It's not responding to mouse clicks. Oh wait, this is the pedestal. Oh, crap. So the box is back here. Excuse me, sir. I'm just trying to pick this box, take it back to its home. Get it back where it belongs. Died of volcanic. Alright, everybody's in. And freeze. Freeze again. Try not to stand between the pillars. Oh, there's more? Oh. Use all the cooldowns, and then we're going to reset them. Oh. Dude timed his swing perfectly. He was like, alright, freeze is gonna end in 3, 2, smash. What's that? Actually, really surprised their health did not reset. I'm not entirely sure why it did not. Oh, oh my lord. Potion. Can't keep up. Poison. These lightning balls are the bane of my existence. There we go. Jeez. All that for a little bit of experience on my gem. Do I have any hearts? No hearts. Alright, can go to any town then. Down here. See if we got any upgrades. Statistically, unlikely. There's a chance. Oh, don't want that. Don't want that. Okay, sell the rest. And cost reduction. Wait, why is that not in my list of things I want on my neck? Cooldown reduction. Yeah. I need to change this. How do I edit this before? Item stats. There we go. Cool. No. What is it? Mana cost reduction. Yes. Yeah. Cooldown, mana, and defensive. So that's what I want on it. That's not what this has, but that's what I want. Okay, goodbye. Mana cost, damage. Nope, goodbye. Speed wouldn't be bad for a 4th stat on it, though. Just to be more zoomy.
That's a deal.
Nope. No. Come on. Where are the upgrades? Sad. Died, so let me repair.
Come back if you need the forge.
Where's the stash in this place? Are you still there, Sims, or is it? Or try. Don't blame me. Don't get offended. Is it Jarrell? Is that how it's pronounced? If not, I blame my lack of experience with names outside of my country of origin and language of origin. Does not seem to still be there. Wait, did we not get any? We got no sigils? Oh no, I ran my 27. We got one. And it's doable. I'll give him another minute to see if he's there, comes back. Otherwise, I'll just select one and run it. Actually, don't think there's a way for me to see who is in the chat. Like, who's still in the channel at any given point. I don't think that's a YouTube thing. Let's try it this way. Frost Nova. Probably use that in the actual build. Don't know if this one's going to get used actually. Shards is good. Those I wish you could put in now, but they won't be in the final one. Take less damage. Okay. Alright, I'll go ahead and run this then. Don't mind helping, but can't help somebody that's not there, you know? I don't even remember. What is this? Nightmare Portal. Okay, don't matter. Don't care about the rest of it, and I do more damage. Sweet. Slay 3 High Priests. Well, let's find them. Where might they be? Stupid ceiling's trying to kill me. And this dungeon has really bad density. Unless, like, all the bad guys are in one pile somewhere. Freeze here so I don't just die. There we go. I'm actually kind of surprised, at least that I'm not aware of. I'm surprised that there is not a achievement for, like, listening or picking up all of the like chat scroll things or whatever in the game. And the I'm not aware of is, at least I'm not aware of one that exists. Okay. Put this here. We're going to slot in. What goes there eventually? Adept. Oh, wait, no. I decided I wasn't going to run that. Oh, then I don't know what... then I don't know which... Adept uses intelligence. Do any of these other ones use intelligence that I want to use? How much does it need? 40. Is there another 40 intelligence glyph? That would be beneficial. What is it going with? Vuln damage. No, not that one. That's willpower. That's willpower. That's willpower. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Unleash. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we'll run that. Although it's going to need... For the better part of it, it's going to need to be bigger. Excuse me. Like level 15, bigger area. We already have destruction in there temporarily. Controls in there temporarily. What goes here later? Winter. Oh yeah, I need to see if... see if winter actually works here. So if we take this out, 30% damage to chilled. Well, where is winter at? Exploit, adapt, conjure, electrocute. Do we have winter yet? Winter. Okay, so we put this in here. Oop. So, does not increase that. Cold damage and reduction modifiers. So here's the problem. I don't think there is any... I don't think there are any nodes that increase just cold damage. Those are non-physical. These are vulnerable. If I look in the other trees that I have, that's non-physical. That's damage to stunned. Yeah, there isn't... Yeah, because these are the two cold boards. This is the Icefall board, and this is the Frigid Fate. So there's... So this glyph is useless. Well, that's awful. And I don't know what I'm actually putting in here later. Well, for now, we'll put control back in. Oh, wait, control's already in somewhere. Where's control in? Why is it in here? What do I have up here, then? Destruction? Oh, yeah. Tell control is 15, and then these swap. Okay. I'm gonna have to rethink where this stuff goes. I probably shouldn't even have grabbed the glyph spot yet. We'll just plug something in for now. 5 dex person range. 2 more vulnerable. Is there any dex in range? No, not yet. Okay. Mastery skills increase damage. That doesn't really help us because our mastery skill is Blizzard and it's doing nothing at the moment. Conjuring. The bonus is garbage, but have a little bit of intellect. Sure. We'll put it in there for now. We won't level it. We'll swap it out for something better at some point. I'll have to relook at my Paragon board now that I know that that winter glyph doesn't work. Man, I made a lot of friends quickly. Holy crap. Okay. So I do not have a freeze ready. Okay, we'll just immune instead. Down here to the portal. And have a blizzard and I'll be on my way. 2 high priests. Ooh. Marco. Oh, stupid portal. Portals aren't hard, they're just inconvenient. Same with like Lightning Storm. It's not difficult, it's just very inconvenient. Hey, nightmare sigil. Bonus health maggot survived forever. He outlived the elites. That guy looks scary. We're gonna immunity for a second in here. We're gonna freeze them. Ooh, and get deleted. Okay. Yeah, I should have played that slightly safer. Okay, goodbye, portal. We have to go exact revenge on these guys down here. Unity. Freeze again. Regroup, and then sitting and deep freeze. Not let the poison guy hit me, because poison sucks. Oh, he's also vampiric. Oh, and I let it hit me. Healed so much. There we go. All right, one more priest. Dude is a sniper with those spears. Led the target and everything. Where's the guy I'm looking for? Here's the event. That doesn't help me. Yeah, we're not gonna do the event. We're gonna go find the dude. Must be up. Yeah, must be up here, and then that's the way to the boss. That's my guess, anyways. Based on nothing more than a hunch. Dang, portal. Oh, corpse bows tried to snipe me. Ooh, they almost succeeded. You die, do your blow up thing, and then I'll come up there. Thinking corpse bows. Read. Not bad now that I adjusted it. Although it does seem to kind of cap out on its scaling, which feels a bit unfortunate. Still better than it was by like 10 times, but kind of hoping that it continued to scale based on what I saw in early levels. Especially with how gold hungry everything is.
I need time to prepare.
Wait, this is a priest? He does not look very priesty. This big giant. Wait. What? Did it do the damage to me before he actually swung? Or did something else hit me? I'll have to watch that back and find out. So if it was the swing and it did the damage long before the actual swing took place, then that's some shenanigans. These dudes are so dangerous. Oh,
I'm not ready yet.
I almost died. I think that was one of those exploding dudes. I just shouldn't have been standing there. Alright, let's try this again, dude.
I'm not ready yet.
Freeze in place. Dash out immediately. Man, that dude was tough. Explosion, fireballs, okay. It's now safe to enter the area. I'll take my gold, thank you very much. Did I leave gold up here from when I had the greed shine? No. Okay. Oh, a little bit. Carry the portal. Let's just go ahead and get the important nodes while I sort out later what I'm doing with the gliss. Oh, great. Poison boss. Get hit. There we go. Ooh, not quite enough to level to 14. Close though. Do I have any hearts? I don't remember picking any up. Nope. Okay. Then any town will do. Any upgrades? It's not bad. It's not great. Get rid of that one. Keep this. Actually, what are the stats on it? Not terrible. So if I rerolled crowd control to resource generation, I would have crit, resource generation. No crit damage, but I'd have vulnerable and cold damage. No lucky hit. Is it worth the cost of rerolling? We can try. We'll reroll. Well, we'll check the cost and we'll maybe reroll one time. All right, let's sell.
I've got it here.
No staff. Bad stats.
Very nice.
No. No. Don't do staff.
Good price.
Frost Nova, mana cost reduction, teleport. Mana cost is rolled crappy. Ooh, how many? We'll get plus 25. Dang. Close. So close. It was just, if it was just over 700, then we could re-roll, or we could roll it and it would randomly generate the mana cost reduction again. It's almost halfway between them, though. Yeah, we're going to try rolling the crackling into movement, see what happens. No to that. Nope. 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 Lucky hit. Not great roll, though. Yeah, the rest is crap.
Here's a deal.
Alright, let's go spend some money and see if RNG is on our side. It's basically never on my side, but doesn't hurt to try every once in a while. Just to, you know, remind myself that it's not on my side. So we put this in. We want to roll crowd control. Yeah, because the vulns double. What do we want? Resource generation. Nope. Yeah, we're not rolling that again. Okay, too expensive. We'll roll this, and we want this to move speed. What's the cost? Roll one more time. All right, I'm a glutton. Glutton for punishment. This is where all the gold goes. So sad. Last time, no dice. Okay. Yep, all that wasted. Oh, the cost increase is so absurd. All right, we're going to put these in here in case I ever want to, you know, dump my life savings. Put this in here for the legendary power. This. Storm. Almost got me killed before. Another lightning storm. Poison. Oh. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. Give me 3 bad ones and no good ones. Your 26. Make sure there's not like a world boss or something. Actually, let me check the timer. Altai.com. World boss is in 2 hours and 8 minutes. Okay. We'll probably get one more dungeon in before stream's over. Reminder. What's in here? Injure, okay. Damage. Distance bad. Vulnerable duration. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna make poison puddles. What's the positive? Oh, that is the positive. Derp. I get that. Oh, not that way. Let's see. What place is this? I don't know if I know this place. Yeah, it's not the other open one that I'm used to. It has the 3 lanes in it. I do not know the names of dungeons, that's for sure. Dodge the charge, dodge the poison bugs, dodge the other thing. Just sit there in your blizzard and think about what you've done. Just takes so much damage.
I need more time.
Ooh, I did not have a freeze. Thought I had a freeze. Didn't look. I assumed I had a freeze. That time I had a freeze. Yeah, that's what I expected to happen last time. Slaying the blind guardians. Oh. Oh, they're both together. Okay, that should be fun. Possibly go wrong with having the 2 hard people together. Oh, they're always together. Never mind. Double fire? That's a bit much. Oh, and mortars? Okay. Oh, and double vampire? Alright.
I have no patience.
Oh my lord, I ran out of potions. What was hitting me? I don't even know, because they're both ranged. I don't know if I was eating auto attacks. I don't know if some of the fire things were clipping me. I don't think I ate meteors, but I could have eaten meteors too. Well, that time I ate a fire thing. Immune, freeze them again. Bigger than these, and then just sit in this for a hot minute. No, no. Oh, I hit that immunity just in time. Yeah, that would have been another death. It would have been fast. Alright, onwards. Just in this place. Travel to the temple. What about the fire enchanted dudes? Guy's so tank. Is he a... He's not even a boss. He's not a mini boss. He's no... Oh, it's another blind priest. Wait, why are there more? Oh, explosion. Okay. I'm gonna return 3 bloodstones? That seems a bit excessive. Alright, let's find him. Grab my gems that I'm gonna need for upgrading later. No, I'm not here for the event, friend. This place cost me a death already. We're gonna take it a little bit safer. Okay, so all 3 go here. Oh, and then each. Okay. One in each direction. Get these guys dead. Cursed? It's not. I'm actually surprised. Okay, 3 elites in here. Really wish they would group up. Alright, we'll kill those 2, and then this guy by himself, I guess. There we go. Bloodstone. And take it back. Go get another one. There's gold here.
I need more time.
Sigil, hopefully not a crappy one. Okay, there's one. Find another.
I have time to do
Freeze all the baddies. Oh, that hurt. Cursed? Not cursed. Good either, but not cursed. So you're the one over here buffing things. Oh, more baddies. Yes, come back into the blizzard, please. Stone. Well, that's rude. Here I was just minding my own business. Put this stone back where it belongs. And one more. And boss. Which might line up just about perfect with time.
I need more time.
She could help the person that left, but what can you do? I'm not entirely sure I would have been super successful, but I don't mind trying. Kill this guy so I can kill everybody else. Yes, all together. All together. Just gonna freeze here. Although I probably should have saved it because the boss is gonna be soon. Hopefully we don't need it.
I'm not ready yet.
Didn't think that through. It'll be like 25 seconds till it comes off cooldown by the time I get back. Should be okay. Oh, it completely reset it. What? Is that a thing? Oh yeah, he breathes fire. I remember now. Goodbye, friend. Control to 14. So have to finish this level, and then I can move it and unlock the bonus for 2. Any hearts? No hearts. We're gonna go to Kedgestan anyways. That's probably where I will end things after we check our gear or check our vendor items. Come on, let's get it. Let's get an upgrade at the end of the night. End on a super good note. Don't need that legendary.
Come
All right.
back if you need work.
Moment of truth. What do we got? Not that. Don't use incinerate. And not enough other stats. It's a really bad max life roll. No, no, no.
Anything else?
It's an okay max life. Base skills attack speed does no good. And I would want to roll the resistance off because resistance is crap. Yep. I would need a cooldown and then like what? Some kind of damage or mana? Or int?
Fair trade.
Sad. Crit damage, like hit chance. No. Man. No good upgrades in 4 hours.
Be wary on the road.
RNG gods are not on my side. Take care of our sigils. The pulse. It's burning, don't care. Okay. And your less cold damage. Yeah, we can't run that. Yep, nope, nope. It means you take 40% less damage from me, period. That's not good for business. Well, we didn't get gear upgrades. We spent a lot of the gold that we gathered fishing for some form of upgrades. Didn't get it, the aspects that we're looking for. We got XP and glyph XP. That's about all we accomplished, which I mean, those are both good things. And they add up, and they're something that you have to work at over time anyways, but we'll see where the rest of the league it's not PoE. See where the rest of the season takes us. Until then, I will catch you guys next time.